Continuing and Professional Studies. As Chelsea mentioned, I am the Portfolio Support Specialist who is supporting this specific program. So again, the name of the program is CNC RapidSkills, and for those who may not know, CNC stands for Computer Numeric Controlled, which is a computerized system which you will learn about in the program. So we're going to go through a quick introduction, which we've basically done, and then some information about the program, the curriculum and schedule, the employment services that Sheridan has to offer you as a student and a graduate. And then, as Chelsea mentioned, at the end, we will have our question time. So please put your questions into the chat box and the Q&A box. We will get to them at the end. So again, Mark is not included on this slide, but I want to introduce Mark Angeli, who is one of our Sheridan faculty in the Skilled Trades Department, in the Faculty of Applied Science and Technology, where our Skilled Trades falls under. And he will be the instructor for 2 of the courses. And I'll explain to you as we go through which 2 courses, but he is here to help us with the subject matter and join us. And thank you so much, Mark, for doing that. Joanne Hayes, who has not joined us yet, but hopefully she'll be able to pop in between meetings. She's our Associate Dean for Special Funded Programs, and both Joanne and I are available for any of you to contact us at any time. You have our email address and phone numbers, and if you have any questions that aren't covered during this presentation, please feel free to contact either one of us at any time. So we'll start about the program. So the CNC RapidSkills is going to be held on campus. It's going to be a Saturday program, and it's going to be run out of the Skilled Trade Center at our Brampton Davis campus, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Just to say that Sheridan's manufacturing programs have a wonderful reputation for excellence and outstanding hands-on instruction. So this program is a free 21-week introductory program. We're offering it in collaboration, so collaboration with Continuing and Professional Studies and the Faculty of Applied Science and Technology. And it is a fast-tracked program specifically for those wanting to launch a career in the CNC operations area. It is funded by the Ministry of Labor, Training and Skills Development, and students who meet the ministry requirements for acceptance will also be required to take mandatory online testing. And I will talk about that a little bit later on in our presentation, but just to make you aware, there is some mandatory online testing that we will be using in our recruitment process, admission process, if you will. So, let me go here. So, as I was mentioning, you will be working out of Sheridan's newly opened Skilled Trades facility, which is in Brampton at our Davis campus on McLaughlin and Steeles in Brampton. It's an amazing facility. I can tell you I've been in it several times myself, and it's state-of-the-art, and the machinery is leading edge, which is current labor used in the labor market in the manufacturing area. And it's just, there's a couple of pictures there of one of the CNC labs, and the other picture is actually the lobby of the center. So it's a really large, state-of-the-art, amazing facility that you'll thoroughly enjoy working in. I'm sure Mark can attest to that later on. Just to mention, because during our COVID situation, and you will be required to take this program on campus, please be assured that your health and safety is our top priority at Sheridan. We have protocol put in place that will ensure that there's social distancing. Our lab facilities and classrooms that you'll be using for this program will be using the 50% protocol, so there will be lots of space for social distancing, and strict guidelines will be in place and will be managed by our security staff on campus. as well. We will be providing personal protective equipment to you for attending on-campus classes. So Sheridan will be responsible to make sure you have the proper PPE, and also just to assure you that the campus traffic will be, obviously with the situation we're currently facing in this coronavirus world, the traffic will be greatly reduced, and there will only, for your specific program on Saturdays, it will only be your cohort of students along with your professor and the security that's obviously on campus. So please rest assured that you will be in a very safe environment while taking this program. Now I wanted to talk a little bit about the credential that we will be providing to students who successfully complete the program. So once you do successfully complete it, we will be providing what we call a micro-credential. Many of you may have heard of it, maybe not. So it is a paper copy credential, which is similar to what we call a recognition of achievement. It just differs in a sense where a micro-credential, which is kind of a new trend, is something that shows that you're certified in a specific job or skill area. So it's a fast-track credential, and it will offer you, you'll be able to share this credential on your LinkedIn page, and it will basically show potential employers that you have studied in a specific skill area. It's job specific, it's fast-tracked, and it's very relevant to that specific area. And again, it's very valuable credential to have. Also wanted to just note that the program itself does not include a co-op or an internship, but we do have excellent community employment services and job assistance, job transition, employment transition assistance through Sheridan to help you out once you've completed the program. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the process in terms of how to get admitted into this program if you're interested. So the first step would be to visit our CAPS website. So Continuing Professional Studies has its own website within the Sheridan College home site. The address is there in the slide. There is a page called CNC RapidSkills. We ask you to go to the page and you will find a link there, and it's called a form of interest. And we would like you to complete the entire form. So all of the information that's on there that we're asking you to include is something that we do require. And if you can attach your CV or resume, that's also very helpful to us in terms of our admission selection process. So once I get the form, so I will actually get notification that you've submitted the form, and I will email back to you. It'll actually come back to you through CAPS admissions, but I will be the one that sees it. And if you are eligible, and when we talk about eligible for this ministry-funded course, it basically means that the program is for domestic students or Canadian residents, permanent residents, or those people that have refugee status. There's some specific requirements around that, but I can work with you one-on-one to discuss those and explain to you. So again, if you have any questions around that piece, please call me, email me, and we can discuss, and I can give you some further details around that. So once you do get that and you are deemed eligible through the form of interest, then I will be setting you up in something called the Canadian Adult Achievement Test, which is a general knowledge test that is a requirement for the program. So the test measures the level of educational achievement you have and will give us an indication in terms of whether you are at a point that you are prepared to attend and successfully complete this program. So there's 4 parts to the actual testing: mechanical reasoning, reading, math, and writing. So I will send you an email with 4 links to each of those tests. There is a time limitation. to each section, so that is noted on the email. We do give you 14 days in which to complete all the 4 components. Within the email that I send you, there is an expiry date, so you will get that information in the email as well. And just to note, while I have you here, that to those of you that have already received the testing, please make sure that you are ready when you open up the link, because it will require you to fully complete that segment of the testing. It will not allow you to go out and come back in. So just please be aware of that. And again, feel free to contact me with any questions around the testing at any time prior to or within, after. I'm here to help, so please let me know. So once the process has been completed, we've got your testing back, the grading has been done, we will have a list of students that we have accepted based on our criteria, the testing criteria, and we will notify you early September through email with an offer of acceptance letter. Just wanted to note that once you accept and you confirm that you will be attending the program, there will be probably a bunch of forms required by the ministry that we will need you to complete, and we will walk you through that. Myself, my colleagues, anybody that needs to be involved, we will make sure you get that done, and we will walk you through that. So not to worry, but I just wanted to note that as an expectation, so you'll know once you do get accepted, we will require some further paperwork from you. Now into the curriculum. So the program itself will consist of 4 separate courses. Now, I will say that in terms of the schedule, they will be integrated. By that, I mean, so the Saturdays will typically be a 9 to 5 day. I think on several Saturdays, the start time is 8 a.m., but you will always end at 5. And in some cases, there will be a mix. And what I mean by that is you might do the industrial mechanical drawings in the morning and then the industrial practices in the afternoon. But you will have a 1-hour break, regardless if it's the same course you're doing in that Saturday or if it's 2 separate courses. We will be giving you breaks and, of course, a 1-hour lunch break. So the program itself will start on the 19th of September with the Introduction to Industrial Mechanical Drawings course. The next course, the Industrial Practices, will begin on September 26th. And again, you can see the dates as they go along. The final CNC course, which will be the setup and machining course, will not begin until the winter term. So that's early January, January 9th. And actually that date, the conclusion date is incorrect. It's actually February 27th that you would be totally finished the program. So September 19th to February 27th. There is a break at Thanksgiving and then a break at Christmas time. Other than that, it will be a total of 21 Saturdays in which you will attend. And again, I will provide you with all of the specific details, locations, times, rooms, once you are accepted and confirmed that you will be attending. So it's just a little bit of information around, basically what you will learn is the fundamentals of the manufacturing process, safe operation of large and small machinery, identify key machine control units and their function, and an understanding of the programming language as part of the CNC piece. And I'm definitely going to ask Mark to talk more about that in a little bit. Our faculty are industry experts. Again, Mark is an expert in his field. He works in the field. He's close to the what's going on currently in that world. So you all will be learning from knowledgeable faculty and hands-on practice and application in our awesome and amazing Skilled Trades Center. Okay, so now I wanted to talk about what we can offer you in terms of assistance when completing and graduating from the program and then looking to transition into a job and employment. So interestingly enough, and absolute asset is the Faculty of Science, Applied Science and Technology. They have an embedded job development coordinator. So that person's specific job is to help students, graduates, work and be prepared in terms of transitioning to employment. And also they work very closely with our Sheridan's Community Employment Services. And I do have some further information on that later on. At the end of this presentation, I'll give you a list of some of the services they offer and how you can contact them. We will be with you hand in hand throughout, and at the end especially, to make sure you have the right connections, you're connected with the right people, and that you're connected with our community employment services. So if I can now, just at this point, ask you, Mark, just to speak a little bit around what kind of jobs, once students have completed this program, just a general idea in terms of what type of jobs are out there that they might anticipate they could possibly attain or apply for?
Sure, yes. So hello everyone. So as for getting a job, first of all, this opportunity is amazing. Sheridan College is offering free knowledge that will last you a lifetime. So as for jobs, companies always look to Sheridan for their skilled trades people that are studying at Sheridan. The jobs you can get, there's so many. You can start at a company as a drill press operator, let's say, and move your way up the ranks as your knowledge increases. So, you may not get into working on a CNC machine right away because there's so much to learn. But this is an amazing step for everyone to start with, and we're going to definitely be working on every machine that's at Sheridan College, which our shop is outstanding. We have so many machines. We'll all be physical distancing, and the jobs from drill press operator to a lathe operator, a mill operator. You can also get into blueprint reading, where you could test out parts and measure parts to see if they pass or if they fail. The jobs you can get are endless. I was a student at Sheridan College, so I'm living proof of what could be achieved in life. I studied at Sheridan College back in 2007, and here I am teaching there now. So this trade has brought me a long way. I love it, and it's a great opportunity. It's free, like Haley said, and I would hop on this opportunity, which will look amazing on your resume, and it shows interest that you want to learn. Companies, they want people who want to be there. They want people who enjoy what they do, and we're going to be here to help you along the way. Sheridan College is outstanding.
Thank you so much, Mark. I really appreciate your input. And I'm just to support what Mark said, that Sheridan College is an awesome place. We have so many amazing people. You will be supported all the way through the program. And please rest assured, we're always here to help. And again, if it's something I can't answer or Mark can't answer, we will make sure we get you to the people who can. So thanks again, Mark, for that.
Thank you.
So finally, this is just a slide that gives you some information around what our community employment services do. So as you can read here, they do employment counseling, they do resume and cover letter preparation, interview preparation, job search and retention strategies, and again, skilled trades and apprenticeship information. And that's just a really small piece of it. But again, we will be connecting you with those people, and you will have the opportunity, if it's open and you have full access to it, if you so choose, to use it, then we will definitely be there to help you. So that, I think, is basically the presentation. And now we can take some questions if people are actually sending in some questions. Let me just see here. So I got one here from Matt, and I think, Matt, this has probably been answered for you because you were asking about the fees. And as Mark mentioned, this is a free program. It is funded by the ministry. So the program is of no cost to you whatsoever. And again, all you need to do is give us your form of interest, send us your information through that form of interest page, and I will work with you, give you some information, and we will send you the testing, and you can go from there. Okay, let me see what else. And then I had another question around, are the courses only on weekends? And the answer to that is yes. This is a Saturday-only program. So again, you will be expected to do the full Saturday, typically 9 to 5, on occasion 8 to 5, with breaks and lunch break, but it will be strictly Saturdays for 21 weeks. And I don't see any other questions in the Q&A. So if that's all of the questions that the attendees have, then I guess that will be the end of our session. But again, I just want to reiterate that I am here, I'm available, you have my contact information. Please email or call me with any questions. Please, if you're interested, go to our webpage and send me the form of interest, and I will work with you all the way through the admission process and through the testing. And we, again, are there to support you here at Sheridan. And thank you again so much for taking the time today to listen to our presentation, and really hope that it was helpful and that you will take advantage and apply for the program. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Haley. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
We will be sending out this presentation like Haley said, and if anyone has any questions, we're all here to support you afterwards. So thank you both for joining us today and for this excellent presentation.
Thanks, Chelsea.
Thank you, Chelsea. Thanks, Haley.
Bye.
Okay,
bye.
Bye.